back to episode 10 of Death Mark. As you might notice, I am recording from a complete different place, but I could not procrastinate anymore on sharing the next episode of Death Mark. And so you know how this goes. Let's do the little recap of our last episode, episode 9. On episode 9, we headed back to H Elementary together with our new partner and mark bearer, Hiro, to answer several tests left by Miss Zhu as a punishment for entering her forbidden room. After successfully answering to these tests, we head back to the Kujo mansion and grab AI to be our partner in crime in defeating Miss Zhu. And after struggling a bit, we were finally able to defeat Miss Zhu without any casualties. The episode ends with Hiro revealing that she still has her mark. During our fight with Miss Zhu, we were able to retrieve what Hiro was looking for, an old map that was a family heirloom. She quickly snatches that from us and instead gives us a purple notebook that she found that belongs to Miss Zhu when she still had her sanity. But before the day actually finishes, Hiro has a change of heart and decides to tell us a bit more about the map. We ended up seeing that the map is for the underground shelter in H City. We come to the conclusion that whoever is hiding within the shelter is creating these creatures and spirits. So now it's finally time to read this mysterious notebook and continue our investigation. Okay guys, I must admit I am low-key excited because I haven't touched the game in quite a while, so I can't wait to see what's the next monster. I'm pretty sure last time they said that we would have to do talk first, so I think that's how we can start our day, so let's do that. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for the day? Okay, first we have to rest, that's right. I guess I completely forgot that that's a thing. But I'm pretty sure they also said that we had to do the whole thing, but Mr. That chapter was so freaking weird, guys. I think that was my least favorite chapter. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? I hope so. Don't make me play all this game just for me to not find salvation. Hey, Mr. the Robber. Looks like we wasted a whole day. Wait, what? How did we waste a whole day? Is it going to be like this every day? If you're done checking in here, why don't we look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the mark's curse. That's true. And if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. Convenience store clerk? Ah, that explains why we only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. Okay, that's a great point, because I've never in a bit wondered what they were eating, so I guess my guy goes grocery shopping. Good for you. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not end up forgetting my own name like you. Excuse you? Like from now on, even when I remember my name, I'm forever gonna be Lord the Robber. Lord the Robber, not Lord the Robber. Was it Lord the Robber? No, Rob the Robber. Guys, in my first playthrough, my name was like Lord something, Lord, or something like that. So I was just like mixing both characters now. Not that I completely believe that this cursed thing is real. Of course not. I can see that in your face, lady. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits and the mark. What does she think we saw back in the school then? But I know she's already accepted it. Yeah. After all, she went through it itself last night. Exactly, that's the point. That's the point my lady saw. Ghosts and curses don't exist. So how do you explain the crocodile lady slash what was it? Ostrich slash pig? Do you want to explain to me, scientist? I mean, I'm no scientist, but clearly you are, so... Care to explain that to me? I thought so. Why'd this have to happen to me? Oh. You know, he's startled at the sudden knock. Dude, are we gonna have another person? I mean, we have to, right? That's the only way to go to the next monster. I mean, there's always has to come somebody new with a mark. A visitor in the middle of the night. Oh, hell yeah. I don't need Mary to know it's a mark bearer, of course, of course. Who is it? Sorry to impose on you so late. I actually have no idea. Oh, okay. A doctor. We have a scientist and a doctor. Okay, okay. Smart people over here. A tall, thin man walks in. His skin is as white as a sheet and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. That's creepy. Okay, what voice are we gonna... He knows hero too? What the heck? Okay, I think the voice I was trying to go to like would kind of work. Man, doing male voices is the hardest for me. So I'm gonna give like him a very soft spoken voice, I think, because like he's barely standing there, so trying to do that. Let's see. You're the robber and hero, right? I heard about you and the mark from Yasuoka before I came here. Something about a Miss Zutu sounds like you had a rough night. He seems to know Yas. Our great sorceress. Maybe she's following through on her promise and sent him to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Damon. Ooh, I'm gonna call you Damon. I like that name. Damon's a cool name. I think you can guess my occupation. Well, I would say that you're a mob doctor. I said it. No, yeah, doctor, I guess. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Damon's eyes flicker over at the suspicion in Ira's tone. No need to be so defensive. That's like Iro, period. She's defensive. It's like that. You'll get used to it. She kind of sucks. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the mark. Where? He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though, to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Wait a second, but how did you know about the mark? Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. Oh, so my guy was doing his own research. Curious. Did you know about the mark before Yas told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There's mentions of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. Ooh, okay, that's cool. I did some personal research. Seems like this comes from way back in the day, and we knew about that with the whole Buddha things that we have been searching. A military physician's records would mean they'd be from the Second World War, more than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory, dude, in the underground shelter, right? After the war, all top secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Is it though? Is it though? It's hard to believe on that, but it's not hard to believe that there's fucking spirits trying to kill us. Rob the robber, make it make sense. Dr. Damien, you don't mean to say the mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Ooh. Every country had at least 1 or 2 soldiers who were divinely possessed. Whew. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war, and they were backed in a corner. How unscientific. This lady. Don't you think so, Mr. the Robber? I say, shut up, Hero, shut up. We can't deny it's possible. True, it kind of is. I don't know yet. We can't deny that it is possible. What? Are you serious? I can see why Yas gave you her stamp of approval. The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. Of course! We have gone through a lot of stuff. Come on. That open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 3rd Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier. Is that a super soldier? A super serum soldier? That makes me think of the Buddhist. Oh my god, of the Buddhist sattva. Names and me are not good. Canon. 50 years ago, and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Damien, where is our lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea. Sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. Hey, Mr. the Robber, that 13th Army Engineering Lab is the shelter Zukawa went to. So she knows, that's right, because she has a map, he has the knowledge, and together we're the Power Rangers, and we're gonna save the world. She pulls out her whole map. I'd wanted to keep it secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrance to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. This is gonna be interesting, guys. Whoa, are you serious? In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologize. Where did you get that, Hiro? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Miss Zukawa, stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loved strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much thought. However, whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense. But if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hiro? He could have been. All I know, he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab, and now both of you have the mark. Interesting. Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hiro and I have in common. That's true! From what we understand, people with a mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier. A name that reminds me of a statue that traces of Miss Zhu in the shelter. It might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. Dr. Damien gave us a lot of information. We'll have to thank Yas for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Damien, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. Okay, I wasn't going that pathway. Okay. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yes, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormal thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. So we're heading to the shelter. Oh, let's go. Yes. About that, we were stopped from going further by a locked door. Don't we need to read the notebook? We need to read that notebook. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? A manhole on Kei Miyamachi North Road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there, but there seems to be one other entrance. It's at the M Now South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. Okay, it's time to do more investigation. But I thought we had the purple notebook that we had to read. Wasn't that a thing? Like, I guess not. I guess we're not gonna read it. That's kind of sad. I was really curious to know what that notebook said. But I guess that's a no for me. South Alley, let's go. I'm excited. Cannon soldier. This looks just like the manhole road. We reached the M Now South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty. The map doesn't specify the location of the entrance, just that it's here. We'll have to search for it. Is it gonna be a secret door? I mean, probably the little this, right? But I'm gonna investigate anyway. There are traces of the name of the store up in the roof. It looks like it's closed now. Oh no, but I am gonna go into the store. I just like to investigate everything and potentially get jump scared because that's the fun of all of it, right? Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. Okay, so let's do the most obvious one. There's a manhole. Unlike Kei Miyamachi, this road only has one. I'm sure this is the place. The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one in Kei Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about the underground shelter? You'd think the sewer department would at least. Yeah, that's true. How the hell should I know? It was probably hushed up to those involved didn't get in trouble. They supposedly performed some terrible experiments in there after all. Does she sound kind of excited? I didn't get that from her tone of voice that I created, but okay. I bet the terrible experiments fascinate her. Oh. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. Delicious. This smells familiar. Oh yeah. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here too. Oh good, we don't have to do like a little free fall there. All right, time to go down. Go ahead, Mr. the Robber. Of course I'll go in first. Don't worry about it. It's always me. Hiro and I descend into the dark world hidden beneath H City. Oh, I brought Hiro. I thought I would bring both of them for this one. What weighed us down in that darkness? Will we find the truth we're seeking? Or a hell smeared with blood? Hopefully not the smeared with blood whole thing. Chapter 5, Cannon Soldier. So that's gonna be our ghost. Our ghost is gonna legitimately be Cannon Soldier. Okay, sounds great. Sounds... That's a cool sounding beat. Little song. The site that greets us in the bottom is the same as what we saw at K Miyamachi. Looks like we're in church. That's the church beat. The living concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant hair. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. So this is the engineering lab. It's even more dreary than I expected. Wait, do you hear a song? I do. If it's not some kind of prank, then maybe the spirits of the soldiers are wandering around and singing. You have no proof of that. It's entirely unscientific. Shut up about that crap. Sorry, okay, didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Still, it's a little unsettling to hear an army song all the way down here, but doesn't it sound cool though? It sounds super eerie and I love it. It's got to be a supernatural phenomenon. Okay, let's investigate this supernatural phenomenon. I'm kind of excited, actually. It's a blood stain. Do we have tools? We have, like, absolutely no tools. So that's gonna be interesting. Look, there's an area within the stain that is a lighter color than the rest. We're gonna feel it. I don't care, we're gonna feel it, guys. I run my fingers over it and realize that something is stuck to the floor. I keep scratching it until it starts to crease and I manage to pull it off the floor. Found the worn out talisman. Okay, that was worth touching the blood for. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Let's go, get some soul power. We're gonna need that. We're gonna definitely need that. So, should we go ahead or should we go back? I don't know. Maybe go towards where there's no music. just to begin with. Okay, cool. We have a little thing there. The door. There's a pitch black stain. Is this blood? What? Impossible. This much blood would be... But doesn't that other thing bother you too? I'm not an idiot. Of course I'd notice. That spot without any stains. It looks like something was posted here. Like a poster, yep. There's a clearly defined clean space on the wall. And if something had been there, it looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was original posted there. A poster or bulletin, something like that. Well, it's illegible now. We gotta find it though. We gotta find it, guys. Okay, there's no hairs on this one, which is good. I like that. I don't want to go into the door straight away because I'm kinda... Wait, to record? We can record? Oh, that's save. Why did I never notice that record was like saving in the game? It says that this is actually the last door that we would have to investigate. I'm gonna try to feel it anyways. I don't know if we ended up feeling it. Okay, so no, it doesn't really have anything, so let's go to the door. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be locked because they're always locked. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Exactly, okay, so that's what I thought. It wouldn't be that easy, would it? It would never be that easy. Oh, so let's continue into the void. I don't know, is that gonna make me go up? I don't think so. Okay. The red lights, those are... Oh, another poster thing. Dude, this is so creepy! A trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape? Starting to look like that, isn't it? Feel, I guess. The stain seems to be old blood. Oh, this has the exact same thing that the other poster thing said, right? I open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying out my eyes. Okay. Interesting observation. What about the red lights? This looks like an emergency light. This place is abandoned. Has a power generator been running for all these years? Doubt. That would be too many years. Like, there's someone still here, and we know clearly there was that guy. And this freaking thing is way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. So we're definitely gonna get lost in this map, guys. Oh! When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise, a presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping like from a telegraph. Keep going! I shrug and keep moving forward. Oh! It's a live or die, guys! Live or die. We know nothing about this case. The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Oh, this is Morse code? Oh, I don't know Morse code, guys. The sequence is just keep repeating this code. What in the world does it mean? I don't know. I don't know Morse code. Soul? Yes! Okay, I went for the game's name. And the whole concept. I hear a quiet voice. Point to your soul. Is it gonna be point to the mark or something? Heart? No, it's not! It's not my heart! Would it be my head? Stomach? No, it's stomach! It's stomach, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's stomach. Oh. Without oxygen, my brain instantly shuts down. Okay, I think it's a game over. But yeah, I think with the whole Buddha concept, it's in the stomach, right? Oh my god, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm being ridiculous. Okay, guys, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it right. Stomach. No, it was my head. Okay, so I'm just stupid. Now we get it right, guys. Now we get it right. After failing miserably. I point to my head. That's where my soul is. Together with the two marbles that live there. The beeping suddenly stops. I survived. Let's just pretend you didn't see the other tries. Ito seems terrified. Hey, Ito, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, obviously. Okay. She's acting different than usual. I think it's because we're closer to spirit. Let's go. I think it's fine now. Understood. Okay. We have the poster thing again. I don't think we can really do anything about it. It's gonna say the same thing, right? Yep, it's just gonna say the same things over and over every time we do the poster. I don't think we can go on this door. So I think that's all here. We will be in the future, it seems. I mean, I don't think we could investigate it, could we? No. Oh, yeah, we can. What the heck? It didn't work. Wait, this is a different one. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open if I had the key. Yeah, this one's a complete different one. I just turned to a complete different place. I am already lost, guys. I am already so lost. So now I want to go to the opposite side, but I'm in the opposite way. So I think we have to go here to go to the other one. Yes. Okay, oh my god. This is so complicated for no reason. This is so creepy. Okay, let's moving forward. Move forward. Oh, blood. Oh, wow. The dried blood has blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. However, left is probably died. Yeah, I would think so. I would think that they would be dead. Okay, so now we're facing there and I want to go left. So, let me think. This is always so complicated to me. So, left would be here to the front, yes. So, of our position. It messes me up, guys. It really messes me up. I'm not even joking. Okay, so we have the blood, we have the door. But like, that's the thing. Sometimes I feel like they don't let us do the whole investigating of the door, which I would think they would. I don't think we have anything in our bag yet. Yep, still completely empty. Oh, this is gonna be quite something. I don't think we ever gotten to a level with like a complete empty bag. So let's see now. Now where do I wanna go? So I want to go to the bottom one, and that would be, if I go forward, we go here. So I want to go left, I think. I think that's the one that we didn't go before. Yes, okay, perfect. Very eerie. There's like nothing. It seems to have like a little thing of a door there. Gosh, okay. So I think now we're back to normal, and I don't know, let's just go right? I don't know. Oh, this one was open. Oh God. How did I not notice that before? The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's part of a medical facility. This is an operating room. And the smell... that's so. There it is. Shine the light over there for a second. I shine the flashlight as directed. And find a corpse. Iro crouches down and begins to study it. Usually Iro would be terrified, but at least for now she's fine. So you're fine with stuff like that? What? We all have organs and bones inside us, don't we? Only an idiot would be scared of them. Well, Iro, I think you're the idiot. Take that. God damn it. Iro skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up again. To be blunt, the corpse is odd. What really draws the eyes is that the cervical vertebrae has been severed. But the cut isn't normal. It's like it's notched. The only thing I can think of is that it was cut with a non-surgical tool. I have no idea why anyone would do something that cruel though. In any case, it's clear that the head was purposefully severed. Okay, the head, once again, the soul, the head that they were trying to teach us about back then on the Live or Die. So the head was severed with a tool, huh? The corpse is too old to tell everything. There should be a clue nearby. It'd be best to search the room. Yep, good idea. Okay, let's investigate. Was there something there? I actually didn't see it, but usually when it does this sound, that's a monster there. Thank God I didn't see it. I just heard it. It's a rusted filing cabinet feel. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook with a black covering is left inside. Got experimental unit correspondence code. Oh. Experimental unit correspondence code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says Canon. Weapons code name. Okay, so we have another code. That was not the code for Soul, right? That was a little bit different. But that's his code. It's ... dash. Okay. Heavenly Buddha. Oh, we have more. Okay. Heavenly Buddha. Project's code ... dash. Soul. Okay, now we have the soul. So we would probably have to come here first before responding to that thing. But soul, we already knew. Humans' heads used as materials. Human heads. Once again, we would be able to respond to all of that thing. And that's ... dash. It looks like weapon code. It's similar to Morse. Oh, so it's not Morse. Okay. I thought it was Morse code. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if we can actually read that again in the notebook. I hope so. It's a cabinet with glass door. Fill it. I'm just filling it. I open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled Research Records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can't just make out what they say. 7th, next experiment, Asura statue. Cone, male body and female head. Success. Oh god, okay. So Asura, a statue, male body and female head. So like a male body and a female soul, I wonder, like that kind of concept. Then a natural phenomenon, spirit, frequent, heart, continue experiments. That's all it says. Got research record too and palm pistol. Notes of the experiments, huh? You'd better give it a read. I will, lady. Oh, there's a little one here. Nothing inside the metal cabinet. Nothing? Are you sure? Okay. I guess we can investigate the body too. It looks like it's been a number of years since the person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. Yeah, but I don't think we have any more information in this room, guys. It doesn't let me do like any feel or anything. I was hoping that it would, but I think that's it. I think that's all that we can do here. And that was very good information there. So let me try to see if I missed that in any door I could actually just go ahead. A dead end. Oh, so now they're talking about it. I screwed up because I was supposed to go in that room straight away. Yeah. But it looks like it has a door shape though. It doesn't look like there's only a wall ahead, but a breeze. I feel a draft coming from in front of us. But all that there is a wall. I don't think so. I don't think that's all you have ahead of you. But I don't think we can really do anything. I guess we can't investigate even. So let's continue. I think I might have missed the other doors though, guys. I think that's probably what happened. That I could just go to them and I just didn't. Let's continue. So yeah, we can just go in. Another one, okay. It's set up the same way as that operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. This is gonna be so confusing because all the rooms look the same. This is gonna be tragic. There's another corpse. There might be records left behind. Let's look. There's another corpse right there. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it right there? Beautiful. Yay! That's not good. No. It looks like it's been numbers of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck. So once again, so it's the same speech that we got on the other one, just... Hey. Bro, calm down. Calm down your horses. I open it and search around. I find bells attached to a handle, and a notebook with a black cover, another one, bells attached to a handle. Like a little ching ching. It's titled Disposal Vat Magnet Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200. Super dimension suddenly. Iron door. Half spiritualized. Hypothesis. Focused mystical forces need sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code. Diamond. There's nothing else written. Got Kagura Suju bells, disposal vat management. I'm gonna assume that that's management record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualized. I don't understand half of these words. Same. Plus those bells I found that don't fit this place at all. So it makes me wonder if this is like the mystical object that they were talking about. I close the notebook and I put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. Huh? Oh God. It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? The mark starts sucking at my blood. Oh boy. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if it's being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place. I've been here before. Oh, okay. Memories are coming back. The mark's color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. Oh boy. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. That's my own voice. So it has been me all this time talking to myself. Those notes, everything, it has been us, guys, all this time. I thought for a second it was Sujo, Kaya Sujo from the Sujo mansion, the first person that we founded. But it was me all along. Oh shoot. As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird when standing in front of that wall. Oh yes, that wall. We know exactly which wall it is. It's the one with the vent, probably with the vent in the air that we felt. Oh my god, that's cool. Wait, Mr. Rob, what are you talking about? The instant Ira speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. You sure you're okay? You were mumbling some strange things. I'm fine, really. Just space out for a bit. For better or worse, Hiro didn't clearly hear what I was saying. Still though, that voice. Could it be that my old self, the one I lost along with any memories, was talking to me? Yes! The feeling I got when I saw the golden hair. Maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal vat behind the wall. The voice said to find that. We know exactly where that is, guys. We know exactly where that is, but we're gonna have to find something to open that with because it's not gonna be that easy. I opened the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I got too close to the door and see a paper stuck to the backside. Found a worn out talisman, yay! We love them. Like probably a hammer or some sort of thing to just like smash the wall. It's a metal cabinet, fill it. I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letter in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection, the Asura statue on it from H shrine created by statue markers using chisel donated by some family. Sever head. Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. Got research record 1, projectile short sword. Interesting. A chisel. Like for sculpting? Wait! The tools! At Sojo Mansion, maybe? Yeah, most likely. Impossible. How could they do something like that? That's just impossible. Yeah, so they used one like thing to sculpt to cut the person's heads. That's what they did. What about this light? The light bulb is flickering weakly. Okay, we gotta go to that other thing, and the biggest challenge will actually be to get there. Because if only I wouldn't get lost all the time in this game. Okay, I did get, guys. I don't remember which side it was, but let's hopefully get it right. Okay, not this side. So we can do, because yeah, this side was not it. It was the other one. Because he has to come up with the speech thing. Okay, we go north and intersection and... Oh, yep. An outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. So now we can see the actual door. Hey, look at that. What? What? Impossible. Is it another ghost thing? Oh, so now you believe in ghosts? You can't see it? See what? So she doesn't see it. Looks like Hiro can see the door. Mumble, mumble. That's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Oppose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stops. Touching with a tool that honors the gods. It's gonna be the bells. It has to be the bells. It has to be the bells, guys. Time to use our bells. Time to use our bells. Bling, bling, bling. Tool. Where's my bells? Here. I take out the Kagura Suzo bell. It's just touching it. Is just touching it okay? I don't know. No, have to. Strange words spill from my lips again. We probably have to play them, make a little tune, a little beat. It's the priestess tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it will be destroyed. So touch it silently. Touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. Because then you will destroy, right? Oh! Nice! The next instant the door physically appears. What do you think about that, scientist? Very scientific, right? Right? What just happened? What did you do? It just felt like it was the right thing to do, because I'm magic. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence that's not good. According to my own voice, if I can call it that. The disposal vat is behind this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Okay guys, I'm gonna do some fast reading of the documents and then we're gonna hop into that door. Okay, I think I got it, guys. Let's go in. Oh, this is gonna be intense. I push open the iron door and we head inside. Oh, look at all the Buddha statues! What is this place? The heads, all the heads. On the other side of the door is a large empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this a disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Oh, something's on the ground. A katana? Ooh, I want a katana. Hell yeah! Rusted army sword. Let's go, let's go. I take what Iro picked up. Oh god. I shine a flashlight around the area. This is creepy. Are these heads of Buddha statues? It doesn't seem like they're being stored. Is this some kind of garbage dump? Just then. Huh? A sound echoes off, something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. Are we gonna find someone else? What was that noise? Let's get out of here for now. No! No! I tried to open the door to get out, but I want to investigate. Ooh, okay. I think we have a live or die. What? We've been locked in? Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, there's water. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water. It's ice cold, a polar bear swimming, not something I've ever wanted to do. It quickly rises to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? Hurry and open the door. We'll get hypothermia. Live or die! Ah! Okay, okay. I have to remember what was written in those documents about disposal vat. Wait, about disposal vat? I forgot. No, I hopefully remember. Oh my god, what should I do? Azura's head. Diamond was, no, wait, was it a diamond? Because like, we saw diamond, but I thought that was supposed to be a key. Because I thought they were talking about Azura's head. Damn it. Okay guys, time to do it again. I did remember that they mentioned diamond, but for some reason I wasn't expecting it to be like the head. So I guess that would be the thing. The diamond would mean to go here, I guess. Didn't make any sense. They also talked about Asura. Just saying. I just diamond are the head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the pooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction down into a drain. Whoa. What happened? Oh! That was it? There was just like diamond and that's it? I was expecting more. I was expecting more things. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Where did we go? Did we just like slide down? I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. Oh, we're here now. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathed a sign of relief. But then I remember Hiro. Oh boy, where's Hiro? That's right, where's Hiro? No need to be so worried. There she is! Oh! It's the old man! Haha, so it's you! It's been a while, you sneaky intruder! Is that the old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street? I tried to ask him about Ito, but... My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T-Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. He's being nice. Relax, relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? I nod as I groan. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything. But I am pretty darn hungry. Let's get this man a sandwich. He deserves a sandwich. He's nice, actually, after all. I wonder if he's gonna come back with us to Kujo's mansion. We're gonna have a new friend at Kujo's mansion. I wonder if he has the mark too. I mean, everyone we basically talk to has the mark. We get in the cart, and even though it is the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man, he is with us! Yay! Phew, it's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way, we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Hito shudders. We're about to freeze, you know? It was a honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stopped chattering. The man's name is Bashi Itu. That's how he introduces himself. Benchy. But that obviously isn't his real name. As he sits next to me, Benchy gives off a savory smell, like freshly baked bread. It kind of cheers me up. Or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. Oh god. So Benchy, what were you doing in a place like that? Benchy remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't fill up to talk yet. I'll tell you when it's changed for food. I shouldn't be surprised, life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What are you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarize everything we know. About spirits and the mark. He's gonna think we're cuckoo bananas until I catch up to when we meet him in the underground shelter. So that's how it was, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. Do you really understand any of that? No, Hero doubts. God damn it, it was Hero. I hate these car scenes because I never know who's talking. But Benchy waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter. And you guys are wrapped up into it now. So he knows. His story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge. Benchy, do you know what happened down there? I said I'm not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. I stake my name, Benchy, on it so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Benchy, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Benchy replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. You've got to find that. The center? That swirling grudge and the spirit thing? Is that what you call it? The birth of the spirit, the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left within their swirling grudge. If you look for it out, I'm sure then. He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open. It's like he's run out of battery. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Benchy's eyes. Interesting. That reminds me, the robber. Benchy calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Ooh, we got the underground key. Nice. Is this a key for the underground shelter? I found it when I was pooping in it out from the... That is not what he said. Popping in and out from that place. I held on to it. He was not pooping, guys. But I'll lend it to you for now, the robber. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Damon walks up to us. Hey, you come back safely. Were you able to learn anything? Hiro butts in before I can speak. Okay, thank you. Wait just a minute. Don't tell me. You aren't going to believe that old man's story, are you? He's fishy. Whoa, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be treated even less, trusted even less. Of course, the robber. You believe me, right? I do. Just to go against that lady, because I don't like her. That's my go pal, the robber for you. Like, he trusts me with the key, like, he also has no reason to trust me. Hey now, you're feeling okay in the head? Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Goddamn. Benchy, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Oh, food, poor guy. Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Damon gives me an exasperated look. The robber, it seems you've gotten another troublemaker on your hands. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him a cup of noodles and sweet buns. Oh, that sounds delicious right now. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. That poor guy probably hasn't eaten in forever. Come on, he's living in the freaking underground shelter. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner. Don't make fun of him, that's rude.
Excellent.
Oh, now we kind of know how his voice is, so it's not exactly how I was doing it, but... I haven't been this fool in forever. Good for you. Now answer our questions. What were you doing down there? Well, that's an easy one, because it's my home. Okay. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. 10 years ago? Oh my god. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a bit cold in the winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hiro and Damien seem to be the same. It was a paradise for me because no one knows about it. Until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman dousing perfume. So that was Misu. It was a winter and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Zukawa. I nod, that is my thought as well. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue! I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. Even got this weird scarf. He has the mark, okay. So he does have the mark. Venture removes his scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. He was the cannon soldier after all. He knows. The cannon soldier? How do you know that name? Some document I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, hero, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope. I burned them for warmth. God damn it. I had a delicious roasted potato too. How could you? Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Damien. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than this strange old man. It's fine. My knocking works different from most people's. I got it all memorized. Ooh, hell yeah. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. Okay, he's gotta tell us, guys. Here we go. The Heavenly Buddha project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war. So they built a shelter for it. Ta-da, 13th Army Engineer Lab. To make the cannon soldier, things they did test on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must have been a shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything actually came from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk through the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpse in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red, bit-like marks on them. The mark. The thing went and wrecked the place, then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. Very interesting. That's about everything it said. Damn. Hiro and Damon are as white as a sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What? Are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible! Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue he saw was the cannon soldier. Ugh. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hiro's mark. What if you flip that though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldiers stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But when it started up, you got them cause you're the descendants. Interesting. How did he know about— oh, because we told him, right? Yeah, we did tell him in the car. I was like, how does he know all this information? If that's true, then the children inherit their parents' faith. Hiro can seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago, but why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. It's the most important part, try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own, if he can't be of some help. You seem a pro at this, the robber. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything. But you've already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. So what's your folks gonna do now? Good question. I think... this is hard. I think we should investigate the soldier though. Or the project. No, the project seems better. Let's investigate the project in the shelter. I feel like they'll be the key to the mark. I guess you're going back in then. Hira's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing the curse. You need to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you going to do then? I'm full now, so I was gonna go take a nap in the park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. Yeah, I guess it would be a great help to go with us into the underground for our next investigation. But for right now, guys, this will be the end of episode 10. I cannot wait to see what more we can find on the underground shelter and about this interesting and weird project with the cannon soldier. I feel like this is going to be very, very important for our ending here, so I cannot wait to find out what's going to happen next. If you liked the episode, guys, make sure you give us a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of Deathmark. Bye bye, guys!